Thanks for listening to this episode of Vietnam Podcast. It's me, your host, Neil Mackay. And before we get started, I have to give a massive thank you to two of our partners who helped make this podcast possible. So if you are in Saigon or you're planning to visit, then please go pay these guys a visit because they help make this podcast possible. Number one, we've been partnering with them for a long time, and they are probably at the moment my favorite craft beer in Saigon, in all of Vietnam. They started in Da Nang, came down to Saigon. They're all over the country now, and at Seven Bridges Brewing. They make some unbelievable beer, but what makes them even better is their focus on the environment. So you can go back and check the episode that we just did there recently, where their server was incredible. I didn't actually get his name, but he was able to explain how they turn their waste products into new beer, they turn it into pizza, they turn it into the spicy sauce. Everything about them is absolutely fantastic. So go check out Seven Bridges. And not only do they make great beer, they make unbelievable pizza with those waste products. But even better, you can buy them by the slice, which if you go and watch that episode, or you've seen it already, or you've heard it already, you'll know that if you buy a pizza on its own there, it's so big, it's going to take up your whole table. So even better, order by the slice. Second of all, the Rabbit Hole Irish Sports Bar. They are very close to my heart. I've been working with these guys for years now. I do my quiz night there every single Tuesday. So if you want to come down and enjoy a quiz night with me at the Rabbit Hole Irish Sports Bar on Phan Viet Chan, then please book your table because we sell out nearly every single week. It's so much fun. You can win massive prizes. You can win a bottle of booze, Jameson's gin or vodka. You can get a sharing platter of cheese or chicken or meat. And then third prize is a beer each. And it's heaps of fun, so come down on a Tuesday night. They have just opened a new location on Chan now. Make sure you check that out. It has the best views in Saigon on the rooftop, overlooking Landmark and the park and everything around there. Really nice breeze at this hot time of year as well. And they even show movies throughout the week on the rooftop as well. And you get a free bag of popcorn with it as well. So please go check out the Rabbit Hole Irish Sports Bar, either in Phu Quoc if you're there, on Chan Now in D2, or on Phan Viet Chan in Binh Tan District, or go and get a beer and a slice of pizza at the Seven Bridges Brewing Company. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning into this episode. I really do appreciate it, and I really hope you enjoy this. Cheers. Thanks for listening to this extra episode we're doing now of a Vietnam podcast that come out every Sunday. These episodes are designed for YouTube. I've gone over to the dark side, and so you can find these on our YouTube channel. You can see what we're talking about. But thank you for listening to it. I am an OG podcaster. I do love audio. But if you want to go watch the video, go to youtube.com, a Vietnam podcast, and you'll be able to see what we're up to there. Cheers.
Like f***ing cold.
We'd completely recommend this.
Do you completely recommend it?
We're at the pool. What's it called?
Fluid.
I think there's a lot of fluid in that pool. Looks like it's been here for years. It looks like it's been years since the pool was clean. Weed is legal here, and there is a weed shop about every 3 shops. Look at this taxi that's bringing them all back in. Holy shit. Wow. Last time we got up before dawn for a sunset, it was a little bit of a sunrise, a little bit of a fail. This is fucking incredible. Holy shit. I thought it was just going to be us because there was nobody else on the road.
Because everyone probably comes in tour buses and stuff.
Yeah. What the hell? Is this what you were talking about in Thaila?
Clouds, yes.
Holy. I've never seen colours like that before, I don't think. Have you?
For sunrise?
Yeah.
Probably.
Bright neon orange pink.
Not often, but...
Thank you for making us get up at the ass crack of dawn.
It's not that early, all things considered.
Oh, that's pretty early.
Sunrise not till 7 o'clock.
What time is it now?
Don't know.
The sun
6:47.
6:47, so the sun's coming up soon.
And at least sunrise wasn't at like 5.
So that bike ride up here was freezing. No gloves on. My hands actually felt like they were going to fall off. And then, if you remember, if you watched that video when we went to the Lat, there was like a 4x4 that brought you up the last little bit. And now that makes even more sense because the last bit here was... So we nearly fell off the bike because even in first gear we just couldn't move. So I had to brake. And then when I braked with no power,
the bike just started slipping back, like slipping back down the hill. And Adrian had to jump off before she fell off. And I had to drive up the last like 50 metres, 20 metres without her because the bike just did not have enough power to get up. So make sure you have a powerful enough bike if you come. We won't pretend either that we're the only people here and we're just getting this beautiful, serene shot. This is just like every other tourist place. There are lots of people here. And very noisy people too. Definitely not like serene and peaceful. Well, it is serene. And it is peaceful. But there's just lots of people making lots of noise. The sun's come up. Most people have left. We were about to leave. And then I turned around. We got a coffee. Turned around and saw this. It just keeps getting more and more stunning. What the hell? This is otherworldly.
It's not.
It's not. It is. Look there.
Okay.
It's like Dune or something like that.
Dune.
I have to change it for you instead of saying June.
You still said it weird.
What? Because it's weird to say it like Dune.
Dune?
Yeah, June sounds pretty weird as well.
At least you admit it.
Imagine going to see that in Scotland. 2 tickets for June Part 2, please. What a morning so far. That was one of the most stunning sunrises I've ever seen. We could have stayed there all day. Now we're at the Mayen Waterfall hike. Apparently it's not too taxing.
I didn't say that.
I thought you said it was easy.
I don't remember saying that.
Oh, well, let's find out. We're right at the start, and apparently we're going to have to walk through water. And I was hoping that we would maybe walk for like a little bit before we came to water.
We have to cross this.
Well, I assume so.
Why? I don't see a path, do you?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Why are you looking so confused? We know that there's water.
I don't know, we're walking through the water. I thought it was just like crossing the water.
How the fuck do you cross the water if you don't go through it? You're not Jesus,
No,
you
no.
can't walk on it.
Like, there will be a path there and we have to cross it, not...
This is what I was expecting Phong to be like fucking cold. But all that water was so warm because it was like the cave water.
Yeah. Well, my feet are awake now anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do this barefoot. My feet are getting exfoliated.
I've never heard Adri whinge this much in all my life. Why are you whinging?
Because it's freezing. We were cold before we got here, and then the water's getting more cold.
Where are you from again?
Texas.
It's pretty hot in Texas, right?
Most of the time, and when it's not, just complain about how cold it is until it gets hot again.
All right, we have admitted defeat.
No, we haven't.
So we're here, we thought we were going to do a 7-kilometre walk to a waterfall that Adri described at the beginning as meh, which put me off a little bit. I will admit, I've been a bit frustrated, been a bit annoyed. I don't like walking along rocks. I knew we were walking through water, not this much water. And I also made the stupid mistake of wearing a pair of pants that are a little bit too tight for me, so make it a little bit difficult to walk. But this is absolutely stunning. So we've walked 5 kilometres, which is pretty decent. We're cutting off the last 2. A couple of reasons why. One, there's been 3 groups walked ahead of us, and we haven't seen one of them walk back, which makes me think that they're quite far ahead of us. The other thing is, if we keep walking, it's going to be another 40 minutes to get to the waterfall, then another 40 minutes to get back to this spot, then probably about another hour and a half back to the bike. So in total, we won't get back till like mid-afternoon, which I don't think we're planning for.
we have so many other things to do.
Well, we do. We're doing so many other things to do.
All I'm hearing is a bunch of excuses.
So we're having a break, we're refreshing, getting some sun on my feet because they are ice cold, getting the sand out of my shoes. Adri's repacking, as you can see.
Taking off all my layers.
And then we're going to head back to the bike and head back into Pi. We'd completely recommend this. Make sure you have plenty of water.
Do you completely recommend it? I do. I don't know about you.
I recommend it for someone else.
Just not yourself.
Not for me. I'm not going to ever do this again. No, I would do it again. No, it's cool. I would recommend it. Just be aware, it is 7 kilometres and it's taking us about 20 minutes per kilometre.
I mean, it literally says that at the entrance.
No, I know.
It says it'll take 4 hours to the waterfall.
Yeah, yeah.
So
just be aware of
less
that.
than that is, anything less than that is pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't believe the sign. I should have believed the sign.
But it wasn't going to take us 4 hours. It's going to take us about 4 hours there and here and back. But anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway. Bye.
Onto the bike and then back to Pi.
Onto the bike.
What?
In 5 kilometers.
Yeah,
onto
yeah.
The bike.
Yeah, back to the bike.
Yeah.
And then back to Pi, where we can get out of this Thai jungle. Where's that cave where the boys got trapped?
I don't know.
I think it's up there.
There's not a cave up there. So.
How is it?
I mean, it's about as cold as it's been the whole time, but it's getting hotter now and bright in the sun. So
Yeah. What do you got there, Adrian?
Khao soi.
Khao soi number 2.
Looks very different to the last one, but we shall see.
Taste test number 1.
I think it tastes like coconut. It doesn't really taste like khao soi. So we're at the pool.
Alright, we're at the pool. What's it called?
Fluid.
I feel like every
Not
time...
fluids. Fluid.
I think there's a lot of fluid in that pool.
There's a lot of fluids at the fluid swimming pool.
So there's tipsy tubing every Tuesday and Friday, which is similar to what they do in Vang Vieng in Laos, which was banned years ago. I don't know if here it's different, but man, there was hundreds of people all getting on a
It
tube.
looks pretty wild.
It looked pretty fun. We showed an age, we were like, oh, we're too old for this, so we didn't do it. But it looked fun. No, we were very tempted. But we've obviously done a lot today, as you've seen. So we came to the pool, fluid pool, which looks like it's been here for years. It looks like it's been years since the pool was clean. It's definitely
The
not.
drinks were cheap and good.
Yeah,
the
the
sun
drink-
is very sunny.
Yeah, the sun's going down. There's space to like put out in the sun. Everyone's
music
leaving.
is on point.
No, it's awesome. I love everything about it. We've been in the water, had a swim, but I'm starting to notice an oily film on top of the water.
It is the end of the day.
It is the end of the day. It's a bit cloudy, it's a bit murky, so it's maybe not the thing. But it's cool and it's fun to hang out in. So we're here and then we're going to head off to Sunset Bar. So these are pretty cool things to do in Pi. If you want to do the tipsy tubing, if you're Gen Z and not millennials, older millennials like us, then
I think we could have hanged.
we could have done it. Every Tuesday and Friday is the tipsy tubing. And if not, just come hang out by the pool at Fluid and add your fluid to the pool.
We're leaving the fluid swimming pool, and it's just about 10 to 5, so we've got an hour and 10 minutes to sunset. So we're going to head to the Sunset Bar that has a view over the mountains, probably have some drinks, so I saw some beanbags in the picture, and the drive there should be pretty awesome, so I'm going to flip the camera and show you what it looks like. If I know how to do that.
So we learned something new today that we hadn't read anywhere or seen anywhere, that all the lunge... Oh shit, that was first gear, sorry. The reason is, as we've said already, this bike is a lemon, so going up any hills is a struggle. So I went down at first gear just to try and get up a small hill. Yeah, so Fridays is apparently all the laundry services, laundromats, laundry places, they're all closed on Friday. We went to 3 of them and they're like, oh yeah, we're closed today. They've gone to Chiang Mai. I don't know if all of them have gone to Chiang Mai or just that one, but if you come to Pi on a Friday, you're not getting your laundry done. Second of all, as we've already mentioned, weed is legal here, and there is a weed shop about every 3 shops. So if you want your weed, Pi is the place to come. And it's so sellable that the places give free weed away. It's like buy 2 joints, get 1 free.
I haven't seen that.
Have you not?
I did just see a sign that said free weed.
Yeah, see, exactly, yeah. Every second shop is like free weed. Can you imagine in other countries that don't sell weed legally, and even in loads of states in America, they sell it legally, but I doubt they're doing like promotions of buy 3, get 1 free, things like that. Maybe they are, I don't know. We've never been there really, but it's pretty different, and you can't smell weed in the air very often. So if you're into that sort of thing, you're gonna have a lot of fun here. What do you think of Pi, Adrian?
Pie in the sky.
What did you just say to me about Pi?
I said it's a delightful place full of young people and alcohol and weed.
And what would you compare it to?
I said, you want to be like you're in a frat party? Go to Pie. Everywhere you go.
Alright, we told you earlier that it was a tipsy tubing today, which we didn't go on because we're too mature for that. But now all the tipsy tubers, we reckon there was about 200 of them. Pretty sure they're all coming back into town now. They're all being bussed back in or driving back in. They're all topless, similar to these girls behind me. But have a look at this taxi that's bringing them all back in. It's like cattle being brought back from market.
They don't look too bad. They're wearing all their clothes.
Adri, do you wish we went tubing today? Why not? That is only the second bus we've shown you on camera. There's been about 6 that have gone by already. Another one's coming. They're all packed in like sardines. There are some babies being made tonight, unfortunately. Bus after bus after bus.
Funny because the first 2 buses were the most notable.
Yeah.
The first one was like cattle, and then the second one they were like.
Oh, here's another one. Do you think these are all from the tubing?
That's the bartender. He probably did
That?
Based on that girl's taste.
He wasn't even on the tubing. He's just like jumped on the back, like take me down the road. Oh, the last one. There's just 4 of them on here. They were the sober ones on the tour.
2 don't look like too big. They weren't really wearing too big clothes.
I'll go ask this guy. Are these all from the tubing? 600 people. Yeah. Guess how many people do the tubing? 600 people.
What?
That looks like about 600 people coming back right now. All right, I'll ask you again. Did you want to go? Do you regret not going tubing with 600 people?
How many of those didn't make it home?
Anyway, we'll stick to our Samsung. Cheers.
Next episode. So we're in the National Park Hot Springs. Yeah, it feels good.
Whoa. All right, that's pretty cool.
I don't like it.
Oh, shit. I've been podcasting for years, and the number one tool that helped me become an award-winning podcast producer is the script. No matter whether you're a tech wizard or a beginner like me, the script can help you with everything you need to start your own podcast. If you want to start your own podcast today, download the script. The link is in the show notes. It's my number one recommendation to help you create a podcast easily, smoothly, and it has heaps of AI features that make your podcasting even better. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Let's get back to the episode.